Experience the best reviewed Marvel movie of all time.
Yes! He's a friend from work.
Thor Ragnarok, rated PG-13, now playing.
Hey everybody, welcome to Spoiler Review with me and good old King Kansas. So the movie we're going to be doing today is Thor Ragnarok. We saw it last night. If you saw our quick reaction...
Oh, it was unreal.
Yesterday, it was
unreal, guys.
It was amazing. Let's just say that was my anticipated movie for this year. It delivered.
100% did it ever deliver. Thor Ragnarok, if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you see it today. It's Friday. We seen it Thursday night, so you got to check it out. The hype is real, Scotty. That's all we have to say. Overall,
it was good. It was very good.
That's it. So, Scotty, like always in these spoiler movie reviews, we'll start off with our likes. So I'm going to let you take the mic because I know you're already chomping at the bit to tell us what you like about it. And I'll kind of chime in whatever you missed, I'll kind of say.
Alright, so I really liked the opening scene. It was in the very first trailer, the teaser trailer. He was talking to Surtur and about Ragnarok and all that. That was like a good introduction to the movie. Surtur looked amazing. Holy crap.
Done well.
It was done very well. The comedy was very well. The comedy wasn't forced. It
wasn't.
There was only maybe one scene here and there that was kind of forced.
But it was so quick, Scotty, that you kind of forgot about it. It didn't get to you. It's like
Krog, the rock guy.
Yeah.
Very good. He was so funny.
Taika
Waititi, who's the voice of that.
Yes, he was.
The Hulk was good, even though he wasn't there a lot, but he was there enough to move on the story. Hela scared the living crap out of me when she showed up.
She did.
It was crazy. So that's a few things I liked. And the final sequence, oh my god.
You loved it, eh? That was a good ending.
I just loved how it just ended in Thanos, oh my god. Asgard is no more.
Disintegrated, let's just say that, you know?
Let's just say in the comics, Asgard moves to Earth and then they rebuild it in space. So that's what they're doing now with, as the Grandmaster says, Asgard.
That's right, Asgard. And that's how I say it too, believe it or not. It's Asgard, right?
Asgard, yeah. So what are your likes before I go into my dislikes?
Just like you, I have to say that the entire movie had a nice flow to it, like you said. Comedy was perfect. There was a right balance. It wasn't like too funny and no action. It was a balance of both. I love that. What else? Guys, visually, it was amazing. It was a spectacle and a half. Like the color palette, the way it looked, the special effects, just that battle scene. Guys, if you thought you saw the Hulk Thor battle scene in that Gladiator arena, you haven't seen anything yet. I think it's probably, Scotty, the best visual battle or anything you've seen on film today.
I'm gonna get some hate for this, but it was longer than the Batman v Superman
fight.
There you
go. It's true. I think what was it, 2-3 minutes, right?
Not even, but it was a good 5-6 minutes the fight.
This was funny. You didn't see all the jokes that was going on. Even Loki was there. You seen a little bit more interaction. That was phenomenal. Tom Hiddleston.
And the thing is, Loki didn't know who the big gladiator was.
We didn't know until that point. You should have seen his face, and he's like,
He saw the Hulk. He's like, oh, I have to get off this planet.
The best part is when the Hulk did what he got done to him in one of the Avengers movies and goes, that's how it feels like. And he's whatever. That was funny as hell. He got up. Yes.
Yeah, because the Hulk did the same thing we did to Loki. Loki like, that's what it feels like.
We're leaving a lot, guys, because there's a reason why they both end up there somehow. There's a big fight with Hela.
When they first meet Hela.
Yeah, they're going to travel back, and she intercepts him in there, and she knocks him out of that space bridge, portal, whatever.
Yeah.
The Hulk looked amazing, guys. I just touched on that. Kate Blanchett as Hela. Oh my God. Hey, Scotty? Her outfit, her acting, her screen presence. When she was on the screen, you didn't want to move because she scared the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, big time.
That look, I think it was the first time we actually got a very scary, serious villain that down to business, right? Female too. It's like, no, I'm here to do this, and that's what I'm going to do.
The other twist I like what they did was they made Hela related to Thor.
Yes.
That was
a big surprise.
I didn't expect that.
Are you for real?
In the comics, they're not related anyway. So when Odin's like, your sister, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They did that.
See, it kind of made sense because you know how Thor is a god and so is Loki. You need someone who's just like them. I guess Scotty, in a way, that's kind of related. That they're gonna have hesitation to go after, but
Yeah.
no, she brought it. She crushed his hammer. Phenomenal there. What else would I wanted to say, Scotty, before we go to your dislikes, and then I'm gonna do the same. Beginning of the movie suited the film, like you said. It set the tone. Like the trailer showed him like unraveled down, but we didn't know he was talking to Surtur. Mm-hmm. So it started with Surtur, it ended with Surtur.
That's
so
right.
that was phenomenal. Okay, Scotty. Now, Hella, I told you I love the part like you were saying, like how they covered her history connected to their father very quickly when she shattered the ceiling and it came down and revealed that she was Odin's, their father's executioner, and then he covered it up, kind of thing.
Because they were conquering the universe.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden he had a change of heart. He wanted to save life. And
he wasn't bloodthirsty as he was before in order to get what he did achieve. To get the 9 realms under his control.
Yeah.
So he's seen how she was at, and he banished her. That's the whole gist of it. And
sort of like how Odin banned Thor in the first one.
Didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, and the hammer was Hela's originally too.
Yeah.
So
everything's all connected, and I love the way they kind of did it, but they didn't do it like you spent the whole entire movie to describe to us. This is Hela's history with your father and you, and this is why you didn't know about me. So okay, now Scotty, dislikes, my friend.
Dislikes. Okay,
let's get to that.
One of my dislikes was the executioner.
100%. It's on my list too.
He was
useless.
They
didn't need him.
And then they just kind of just killed him off. So it's just like
they dummied him down.
They made him a coward.
Yeah, and she didn't need him. Trust me. She didn't need him at all.
He joined her because he was scared for his life.
Yes.
And then at the end, when they were all escaping Asgard, he kind of took the bold move and
to save the rest of the Guardians,
like to distract Hela while they escape. Right.
Yeah.
That was kind of a sissy move.
It was.
Whatever. My other dislikes, I would say some scenes with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He was kind of forced in some of those scenes.
Scotty, the thing is, if you didn't watch Jeff Goldblum, I don't know if you watched a lot of his films.
I did.
He was just being himself, and you're right. That's the only comedic part that kind of worked and didn't work. You know, there were some funny parts between him, Valkyrie, and the other one that was working with him. That they hated each other, and it was like he was the B word, and he was going to say no, not that B word, the best. And we know exactly what she was referring to, called her a B for. We know exactly that was. Little things like that were okay, but then
just the one scene that bothered me was when Valkyrie touched him in the face.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
he was all lovey-dovey. Like,
I was like, what the hell?
Ooh,
I don't know.
It was kind of cheesy. That was a cheesy moment.
But I'm trying to think what other dislikes I didn't like.
Oh, you know what I forgot about, Scotty? The Hulk talking.
Oh yeah, the Hulk. Yeah,
the Hulk.
The
bickering. It was like bickering between two brothers. That's all I wanted to say about the whole thing. That would make it work.
And Bruce Banner wasn't in it much. It was all Hulk.
Yeah.
The funny part was when Bruce Banner's like, "Yeah, you're gonna see who I am," and he jumps and he falls flat and he's dead.
Little comedic things like that, guys. Something that you're expecting a serious moment, and it'll be something funny like that. But you know what? It totally worked. It didn't take away from that moment at all.
It was unexpected. So
yes.
When he landed face first dead on the bridge.
Yeah, it's like splat.
Yeah.
Oh, how about the part when Thor hits that ball to break the window to get out of the and hits him right in the head and knocks him down?
He's like, yeah, we're gonna escape. He throws the ball, hits the glass, hits him back in the head,
and down you go. So little comedic elements like that was good.
Oh, and hold on before we go.
Okay.
And Stanley's cameo too. You gotta mention that. That was hilarious.
That was good. That was another little cutting Thor's hair.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna cut your hair. He's like, no.
Thor screaming like a little 5-year-old would be in a chair to cut his hair, and he's all freaking out.
Yeah.
So you had little childish kind of funny, goofy moments like that, but it was cool. It was cheesy. Music was phenomenal too. Anyways,
what's your other dislikes?
Dislikes? Valkyrie, for me. She was good, but she wasn't, I thought, maybe used as much as she should have been. Mm-hmm. Just like how I believe that, Hela should have been a little bit more. And Hulk himself, but I understand why they didn't, because it was more about Thor.
Yeah.
And Loki's kind of relationship, in a sense, kind of bonding together to kind of overthrow Hela and get back Asgard or the throne or something. That was kind of the thing there. For me, like I think we were talking about off camera, Scotty, is they found Odin with Doctor Strange. I don't know. The whole Doctor Strange thing to me was kind of, I don't know. It didn't feel like it should have been in the movie. Like we seen it in the
post-credit scene.
We didn't have to see it again. But it was kind of funny. They're going to find Odin, and then all of a sudden, it's like he tells them about the sister that, listen, my time's gone. You got to defeat. And all of a sudden, 3 seconds later, Hela shows up. And that, you know, it was just kind of like too quick for me. They should have needed more time, like for them maybe to have it up on Asgard happen rather than on Earth where they found him in, was it Norway that they found Odin?
Yeah.
Yeah, reminiscing, you know, about, you know, all the different moments in life, and I don't know.
That didn't bother me.
To me, it just happened too quick. It was like you just mentioned her, and then all of a sudden she shows up.
It was kind of expected that she was going to show up.
She was, but it was just too quick, Scotty. It was like, here she is, and there she is.
It was a very fast-moving film.
Well, you know what? The flow was excellent. I can't say anything about that. And then, Scotty, like I said, I didn't like the way, you know, Thor's buddies were in there. She shows up and she kills him like boom, like within 3 seconds. They're there and then they're not there. Done.
Well,
but
yeah.
But I guess they had to prove that, you know what, she meant business, and that's why, which is good. That, you know, was all right. And the only other thing, what?
The big guy.
Ray Stevens' character, the guy who eats all the food. She just kind of.
She had to put a knife in him twice before he actually died.
So he went down, like not much of a fight. They tried to, and then it was that other, I want to say that sword fighting guy that she was there. Well, they didn't refuse to surrender.
She gave him a warning, and then they give her a warning. Yeah. But she's like, you're hilarious.
That was a cool fight. That scene, guys, she takes
Hela took down the whole Asgardian army by herself.
That fight scene, oh my god, you guys haven't seen any. That was holy crap moment, eh, Scotty? That was like badass, man.
Yeah, I was just like there, my mouth just dropped. I was like, oh my god. She just
and her fighting with Thor when they had a couple of moments beating the crap. We're talking about good punches, man, not little, you know, whatever, stabs here and there.
No.
And then, of course, someone lost an eye.
Yeah. Thor
I didn't expect that. I was like...
No, I saw...
You saw a thing? I didn't know about it?
No, you know, I saw a picture, but I thought it was fake, so I didn't believe it. I was like, whatever, it's probably fake.
Yeah, so he loses an eye. I was like...
An eye, the same eye his father lost.
Yeah, so maybe his sister did it to Odin, and that's maybe how... She kind of inflicted the same kind of thing on him? No?
Odin lost his eye with the frost giants.
Oh, is that who it is? Okay, so it was kind of like, wow, he lost an eye, and he's like, it looked cool. And the only thing I had to say, Scotty, that was kind of a little bit of a letdown, because we watched this amazing kick-butt movie, was the post-credit scenes. If you're going to tie a little bit of Infinity War, I would have liked to seen that scene, because it was kind of like quick. They're flying away. Thanos' ship. That's all you saw. You didn't see him on screen. It would have been nice to see him on the screen kind of looking from the glass at them. It was kind of like quick.
But I have a thing. Because remember when Loki was putting Surtur's head into the fire?
Yeah, to bring him back.
He looked at the Tesseract. He took the Tesseract. He told Thanos that where they're going, and that's why Thanos' ship showed up.
There you go.
Because
Loki there's a hint, wink, wink at that.
Because Loki told Thanos where they're going, and Thanos showed up.
There you go.
Thor doesn't know anything.
No.
So he's just like, what the hell? And then I think when Infinity War starts, it's going to start with Thor and Thanos blowing that ship up.
Yeah, because that's how he's going to end up going. But what happens to his people? Are his people going to survive, Scott?
They're probably going to get their...
So maybe that's why. Killed. So now that's why he's floating in space, lands on the Guardians of the Galaxy's ship window or whatever the hell.
Because the Guardians is flying throughout the atmosphere of Asgard where it's all rubble and stuff. Yeah.
So that makes sense. It makes sense now why it's a mess and what the hell they're looking at, and that Thor's there. That it was too quick, too short, and you know, I don't know. It was just kind of like 10 seconds and then move on. And then the last one with Jeff Goldblum
wasn't necessary.
No, like they could use it maybe for a tie-in for the Black Panther, kind of do something a little like, you know, that's about it. That's the only hate. It's not really hating. It's just nitpicking, guys. Because overall, Scotty, what do you think of the movie? What do you give it out of 10?
The best Thor movie.
Okay.
Better than Spider-Man. Better than Guardians.
I didn't think he would say that, but yeah.
It's better than Guardians.
It's done well. It's complete.
It was better than Guardians Volume 2. If I were to give it a rating, I'm going to give it a 9.5.
You give it a 9.5?
Yeah.
I gave it, guys, a modest 8 out of 10. Scotty? You know?
Yeah.
It could go higher because if we're going to see the thing, I guarantee we'll probably go see it one more time in the theater. But 8 out of 10 is pretty good. I do score it higher than Spider-Man Homecoming. Mm-hmm. This just felt more complete, more funny, more well-balanced overall. The acting was good. Fight scenes were crazy. What else can I say, Scotty? Yeah, I loved it. I highly recommend it. We highly recommend you go see it. Mm-hmm. Is it the best MCU movie that you've seen?
No, Civil War still better.
You still like Civil War better?
Civil War still better.
Is this now your number one movie overall?
This year?
Or, yeah.
Yes.
It's your number one? I'm not too quite sure. I don't know if it's going to take that gal on the back wall yet. I think I have to watch that one and then Logan again to see if I score Thor number 2 on my list.
So how I rate it is Thor 1, Wonder Woman 2, Logan 3.
So that's how you would score it. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know yet, but I can't wait to do our top 10 of the year when we do that later this year in December, right?
December, yeah.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see your list and my list, but overall, guys, loved it. It's the best Marvel movie that I've seen this year. Mm-hmm. I think it is. I'm going to give it more props over Logan because, like I told you, Logan had a little bit of a weakness there when he met up with those little brats, I call them, the ex-brats, and it was kind of like slow there. If it didn't have that and it kept on going, I might have felt differently. But, you know, just because you got blood and guts doesn't make it a better film. Mm-hmm. You know, Scotty? So I think that's it, Scotty. Dislikes, likes. I think we ruined the movie enough.
Yeah.
So, guys, check it out, man. Scotty? Let's get out of here, buddy.
I'm just surprised I managed to avoid all the spoilers on the internet. I don't know how I did that, but I did.
Did you sleep at all?
Oh, man, I slept like a baby.
There you go. So, you're going to go see it again, obviously.
Probably.
Okay.
I just don't know when. Probably will.
Well, we'll see it before he leaves the theater. Guaranteed. If you don't see that, guys, you got to see it. And we've seen it in IMAX 3. I wouldn't say 3D anyways. It was just crazy.
AVX.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anything. It was damn good.
Anyways, yeah. So if you guys like this review, hit a like, share, subscribe. Do check out our other videos we've done in the past. If you want to check our Spider-Man review or Transformers review, it's in the category
and Wonder Woman.
Well. And Wonder Woman too. All right. Until then, see you soon and go watch Thor.
Don't forget, 2 weeks. Be here for our Justice League. We're going to do one spoiler over that as well.
Be good.